And welcome into Battle of Bets, where there are two contestants going out, and we have two champs today. Country Club Kenny versus the Whale Capper. Whale Capper back from a nice vacation. Let's see what he's got today. But Country Club Kenny, you're first up.
Yeah, we are going for the undisputed championship here because neither of us technically lost our title. I'm going to go ahead and take the Philadelphia Phillies in a big surprise here at plus 100. I know they're missing two of their best hitters in Alec Boehm and JT Realmuto, but last night the bottom five of their order had 6 hits, and this team struck out 14 times, and they got just 1 hit out of the top 4 of their lineup, Castellanos, Schwarber, and Hoskins, and they still managed to lose 4-3. This is a much better matchup for them against Ross Stripling, a veteran who's been terrible this season. His strikeout rate below average, so I'm not worried about the strikeouts that plagued Phillies last night, and I think ultimately with Zach Wheeler on the hill against a Toronto team with a 105 WRC plus over the last week, this is a good spot to play the Phillies in a big contrarian spot because I know the narrative is that they don't have their COVID players. I'd like to see you argue for the other side here, Drew, because I think I laid that out pretty well.
Yeah, well, the Jays just fired their manager, so they're going to win. So I'll take the Jays.
Okay. All right, there we go.
Easy, simple. It's a golden rule in baseball, and I'm telling Drew on that end. So, Drew, round 2, what you got?
Okay, I'll go with the Chicago White Sox here. I like what they're doing. I mean, obviously, talk about a team that ought to fire them, for sure, and get a little bit of a fired manager bump. The Chicago White Sox, though, I do think are the, clear head and shoulders better than this Cleveland Guardians team. Giolito, nice matchup against this Guardians order, the way that they're hitting the ball right now. I think he's going to absolutely feast on this lineup, and I think minus 108 is a cheap price to get involved with the White Sox. Anything better than minus 125 is good by my numbers.
I don't know, man. I think you always want to keep a manager who intentionally walks a hitter in an 0-1 count. I think realistically, though, speaking of good, cheap prices, the Houston Astros here at plus 100, number 2 in WRC plus over the last 2 weeks. The Angels dead last. That's not why I love this matchup, right? And Shohei Ohtani is on the other side of this one, so the offense is perhaps neutralized. The Los Angeles Angels, they are striking out over 33% of the time over the last 2 weeks. I don't know if I've seen a strikeout rate that high in a 2-week span ever. 33%, that's insane. Christian Javier is also at 34% for the season, one of the best strikeout rates in baseball, one of the best expected ERAs in baseball, a little bit better than Shohei Ohtani, by the way. I think he actually could outpitch Ohtani here, and he's pitching to a much worse lineup. Give me the Astros as road dogs. They continue to misprice this series.
All right, we'll see what happens here. I like both the looks, but I don't want to fade Ohtani at this time. But Kenny, convince me the third and final pick so you can come back tomorrow. What's it going to be?
Yeah, it's going to be Tony G. He's got the most wins in baseball at 11. The Dodgers looking to start a new winning streak here. And this is a fantastic matchup for Gonsolin, who is a high strikeout arm. The St. Louis Cardinals, despite the fact they won last night, they put up a lot of runs. They have not been really great in the strikeout and walk departments over the last 2 weeks. And Adam Wainwright is a pitch-to-contact guy against the Los Angeles Dodgers team hitting the ball incredibly well. Top 3 WRC plus last 2 weeks. Very good exit velocity numbers. Give me Los Angeles as short favorites.
No, that's not crazy. Those aren't bad picks, obviously. Although the juice on that Dodgers is a little outrageous. But that's fine.
You get him at minus 150 and do a little shopping.
That's fine. I'm gonna go the other way, and I'm gonna shoot for a long shot here, and it is the Oakland Athletics. This Athletics team putting together a little something interesting. Offense certainly, and then they get Blackburn on the bump here, and they're plus 170. All of that spells a dog to back, a live dog with Oakland going against the Texas Rangers, who I still find to be wildly overrated by the market. So let's get some Oakland Athletics. Let's get a big plus money winner to top off our card and punch my ticket for a Thursday edition of Battle of the Bets.
Well, I'll see you back here tomorrow then, Drew, if that's the case, because I think Oakland's got the pitching edge, but we'll find out tonight. So it's Country Club Kenny, the Whale Capper, I am V Money. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow for one of these guys to be the champion.